Here in a moment, let's get you down the hall. Demeco Ryans addressing the media.
They really disrupting the Chargers' offense, accounting for a couple of sacks, multiple tackles for loss. Can you talk about how their ability to create pressure impacted Justin Herbert's and the offensive rhythm and overall effectiveness throughout the game?
Playing playoff football, first thing first, you have to stop the run. And that's where our interior defensive linemen really played great today at stopping the run, right? You stop the run, you force teams to have to throw the ball, and that's where our entire D-line, they cut it loose, and they really got a lot of pressure on the quarterback. As every guy from Will, Demeco, everybody, Mario with a sack, all across the board, those guys were rushing together. They were disciplined with their rush lanes. Everybody did a great job of keeping Herbert in the pocket, and they were able to get him down several times.
Separate but Demeco, two separate but related questions. What are you thinking during that sequence when CJ fumbles, picks it up, and throws it to Xavier? And then second, in what way did you feel it give you all a spark?
Yeah, offensively, we started slow. Right? We started slow. We put the ball on the ground too many times, and we needed a play. And that's what it looks like when your best players step up and make the plays. That's what playoff football is about. That's what, being a big-time player in the league is about. And, of course, you see the fumble snap, and I'm just thinking, please pick the ball up. And then we're able to, to see CJ improvise and find Hutch, keeping his eyes downfield, just having that confidence in himself and his ability to avoid the rush and still keep his eyes downfield and find Hutch. And that was an outstanding play. To me, that was the play of the game that really, created momentum for our entire team.
You guys intercepted Justin Herbert 4 times, sacked him a bunch of times, pressured him on 50% of his dropbacks. How would you describe how your defense played today?
Our defense, they dominated today, and that's who we want to be. They played our brand of football. Talk about stopping the run first. That's what I'm most proud of, is how we stop the run. And we stop the run, you make teams one-dimensional, and that's when our D-line just caused havoc. So we're very proud of our defensive line, but more so proud of our DBs like Stingley, and he's been outstanding all year. He steps up again for us today, gets 2 picks. When we needed him most, he made outstanding plays. E. Murray with the touchdown. Kamari with for us to have off of the turnover, Kamari goes out, and you talk about a momentum shift. For him to pick the ball off, that was an outstanding play by him. So just the way our DBs are playing, it just opens up a lot for us defensively. Really proud of our entire group.
Hey, Demeco, can you talk a little bit about kind of 2 things with the offense? The play that when CJ scrambled, it seemed like to him that opened something up, and we saw him seem more comfortable. And can you talk about just the adjustments that Bobby made in the offense today?
Yeah, the scramble play was, you see that confidence from CJ. You see he felt like the need to make a play, and he did. That's what I call you put the team on your back, and that's what he did. He put the team on his back, and to see our sideline just go crazy when he makes that scramble, you can feel it then. You can feel just the game shifting at that moment when he makes that scramble for the big play. And just offensively, for us to be able to buckle down when we needed it most, for us to control the line of scrimmage and run the football like we needed to run the football, that's what I'm proud of. Our offensive line stepped up. They got their hats in the right place. They were grinding. That's a tough front. That's a tough defense. The defense did an outstanding job, all year. Did a great job today. It was tough to run against them, but we were persistent, and Joe did a really nice job of making some plays.
Demeco, before the game was underway, Tank Dell and Stephon Diggs were here. You had a special moment with them. What did it mean to have them back inside the building, and do you think that kind of ignited the team to have a bit of a stronger performance knowing that they were on the sidelines watching?
Yeah, seeing Tank and Steph out there, it's encouraging and uplifting for everybody on our team. We know how much both of those guys meant to our team, just the leaders that they are in their own way and how much energy they provide to our entire team. So, it's great seeing them. I think put smiles on everyone's faces, understand who we're doing it for. We're doing it for our brothers, and it was great to see them today. Would love to have them on the field, but just to know that they're here still supporting, through all that they've gone through, just continues to show how special our team is.
Demeco, can you talk about that your longest offensive drive of this whole season happened in this game? In fact, to get you back at 99 yards. Obviously, if you could go farther, you would, but 13 plays, and basically that was, to me, sort of like the catalyst to start turning the momentum around, because that's when you took the lead. Can you explain that and what it was like just to get that whole drive out of the way and get it out of your soul?
I'll start with not only that drive, but just how we were sputtering along to start. And I just loved the way our team just responded. Our offense responded, how resilient they were. A lot of bad things happened. Like, we fumbled the ball, but no one panicked. Like, everybody just kept playing. Like, even though we put the ball on the ground several times, nobody panicked on the entire team. And then when you need it most, like, our offense needs to step up and get something going for us, and to have a 99-yard drive, it's outstanding by everyone. And so we want to see from our offense just throughout the entire year. We know there's been some inconsistencies, but to see everybody put it together when we need it most here in our first game of the playoffs, and couldn't be, again, more happy for everybody and just where we can continue to ascend if we do things the proper way.
Hey, Demeco, I remember hearing you earlier in the week describe your D-line versus their O-line as the matchup of the game. Did you specifically challenge them to that? And then sort of similarly on top of that, you mentioned your best players playing their best. Will Anderson Jr. sack and a half, Derek Stingley 2 interceptions. Do you similarly challenge them to rise to the occasion the way they did?
The unique thing about our team, our defense, is I don't have to challenge those guys at all. They understand the moment. They understand, why we're built the way we're built. We're built the way we're built, so our D-line has to go dominate. And when our D-line plays this way, not only does it help our defense, but it just brings enthusiasm to our entire team. So they understand that from the moment they signed up to play here for the Texans. We're heavily dependent upon our D-line, and they did an outstanding job today.
Take 3 more.
You want to make some noise in the playoffs? You better have a coach, you better have a quarterback. Houston, they got both. Freshman year, a win in the playoffs. Sophomore year, knock off another. They will now look to do something no Houston Texan team has done. That's win a game in the divisional round. Quick break here on HQ. Straight ahead, full highlights from Houston's second half surge. We got all the moving pictures next on CBS Sports HQ.